Let's see how good the Wi-Fi works out here, because otherwise it won't be. Last time it worked. Last time the Wi-Fi worked out here pretty well.
Okay.
Because it's up here, right?
Yeah, it would probably be closer inside there, but
I had to sometimes move over
okay.
that way. I have to
probably
see.
just get out of your way. If you want to sit here, you might be closer to the.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll sit here.
Okay.
Hi, Jane. How are you? Damon, what's up? Hi, Carolyn. Can you guys hear me okay? Because the Wi-Fi out here at the base is a little good. Send up those. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Dawn. Wait till I tell you all this the wonderful things that have happened here. You're gonna have a good laugh today, everybody. I'm sitting on this great swing in this beautiful. Everybody's seen this property before, but you can see Ed's sitting over there in a chair. This is a private group, so you're not. It's Ed's sitting over there in a chair, relaxing. It's nice and cool out here today. Pretty much. It's not.
Pretty nice.
It's
nice day. You can't.
Loud and clear. Good. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Ellen. It's like the Waltons. You know what I mean? Except we're not saying goodnight. So listen. Everything's great, Mike Sherman. How are you? Mike is part of our group. Ed. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Some updates. Tomorrow is a meeting with the lawyers to finalize documentation for our purchase here. And I have to tell you, you all know that we put up the post that people had written to Ed and Diana trying to stop this purchase, as well as we have the proof now that Karen and Ryan Johnson contacted the sheriff's department here. So in my hand, I have the letter from the sheriff, because I spoke to the sheriff himself today. You can see here. Can you see it? Okay. And you can see the sheriff's card here. Okay. And you can see the letter that came to Ed and Diana with no return address, but yet they're on Facebook and admitted they sent it. Ryan, you're a very bad idiot. Dumb. You're the only one that lives in Wichita, and Karen says right in there, I sent a picture to the sheriff's office. So Ryan sends this letter, right? And I spoke with the sheriff for about at least a half an hour today. Nice man. All's good out here with the sheriff. I'll be barbecuing ribs with him soon. So, but I got to read you this letter, right? I got to read you this letter, guys. Because this is probably the most hysterical thing I've ever seen. And the sad part of this is that sending something like this is criminal because it's all false. And when I read it to you and the defamation and the libel here. So I'll leave that there for the moment and put it in the ashtray in a minute. Okay, so listen. He writes this letter, and he says in here, this guy on Facebook named Scott Binsack, a.k.a. Scott James Binsack, my full name, a.k.a. I'm an a.k.a. with my full name, and he's running a scam on Facebook. So he's telling his followers that he's buying property. I'm sitting here, and he has a GoFundMe account and some other bullshit here. And then he says, this is great. He hasn't, hey, hang on. I got to read this. His page is called March for America Inc. See it right here? This is not a corporation in big bold letters. He says March for America Inc. is not a corporation. Okay? It is a fake address in Arizona. He lives in New Jersey. Ryan, do I have to explain corporations to you? Many people file in different corporate states for different tax liabilities and protection, and everybody knows I'm in New Jersey for my daughter. It is a fake address, and he lives in New Jersey. And he says that I was doing a video from my vehicle on their property here, and that I have a page on Underground. We've been trying to, and he admits in here, we've been trying to get the authorities in Facebook to shut him down, but we haven't been successful. He says it right here. Hasn't been successful. He says, I don't have a job. I don't own his corporations. He says he does not own a car. He lives in cheap hotels, and he does not own a home. He uses all these donations to fund his lifestyle for Dawn Morgan and my daughter. You mean those X amount of like how much funds have we raised to live to do the lifestyle, right? So I know you're all laughing faces. They all have all these faces going up, Ed. So wait. So now, Ryan, please, can you just told everybody I don't own a corporation. The address is fake. But everybody who knows, look, what does that say on there? I'm not going to show you my whole card. March for America Inc. on our bank cards, right? Again, March for America Inc. I'll cover the numbers. So see, March for America Inc. Platinum, Wells Fargo, okay? Bank cards. Another one, that's our custom Eagle card for March for America. We have the other corporation that I own, Master Wayne Enterprises. I'll cover the numbers for you. Inc. Okay, bank. Ryan, can you see that? Can you see that? Business Platinum. You can't open a business card. And that's what he says. He says, I can't own a business. I'm not allowed to have a personal bank account in this letter. He says that none of this exists. Ryan, pay attention. I'm not going to show you my corporate, but it says Master Wayne Enterprise. It's my corporate business. American Express. So you just lied to the sheriff's department, and you just lied to these people and made up all this shit that's in this letter. Okay? And that you admit you're trying to shut me down by telling people lies, and that I don't exist, and that I can't even hold a bank account in my name. And that I'm not allowed. I have 7 corporations, Ryan. So, and this is what he writes in this typed letter, right? And he doesn't sign it. He says here, he cannot have a bank account in his name, right there. He cannot have a bank account in his name. He cannot own any business in his name. I'm penniless, and that I'm penniless. I'm penniless. Sorry, I have to laugh. And then in talking with the sheriff, this has just been like, it's good though. Thank you, Ryan. I now have spoken to the sheriff. He's a very nice man, very respectful, and knows exactly now what we're doing out here. And now I have a relationship with the sheriff. Thank you, Ryan. Good man, respectable sheriff, and doing his job. So, point being, this is what these people do. And they don't put a return address on their stuff, but the only person that lives in Wichita is Ryan. Okay, he does his serious videos, with his no teeth and his being an asshole. And the postmark without a return address, even the sheriff said these weren't even signed. They weren't even signed. And there's the Wichita stamp on it, July 25th, just like it matches with the video picture. And then Karen sent a picture I sent a picture to the sheriff of Scott. If you don't laugh over this anymore, I'm going to tell you something. This has just got to the extreme that you have to laugh. You really have to laugh on these people. The sad part is that they try to, harass innocent people and file false complaints. So, Ryan, you sent the sheriff a false complaint about me. And you misled the sheriff to say I'm not allowed to own a corporation, I'm a fraud, I live in a hotel, I all kinds of stuff. I'm not allowed to have corporations, no bank accounts, all the above, which is all lies. All of it is lies. Okay? So, now, Ryan, you got yourself into some serious legal trouble. And we know it's you because the return address is Wichita, and you admitted it in your basic videos, you idiot. And you posted it on your thing admitting it. So, and the reason why you're not successful in getting us shut down is because what you're saying is a lie. We are a legitimate corporation. Remember, I did a lesson on corporations the other night. We are legitimate corporations, legally filed, legally done, with legal corporate accounts. You don't get corporate bank cards because you're a fraud. You can't go into the bank with illegal documents. They won't do it. You have to have your EIN, your corporate document seal, everything. I just, anyway, back to positive things. And Ed's beautiful property here, which as I told you, and many who've been